Hi, Amy at Fashion Toppings here with a little shopping haul, and I apologize in advance for the lighting, all the beigeness going on around here, and it kind of turns me kind of funky colors, but we are having a thunderstorm right now, so what better thing to do during a thunderstorm than to do a thrift haul. And I've had this stuff now for about 2 weeks and I just haven't had time to video, so I want to share it with you now, but I don't have a lot of sunlight coming in, so that is why the coloring is really bad today. But let's go ahead and start with the thrift haul. Okay, I'll start with this. I actually got it in an estate sale yesterday, and look at how beautiful this is. There is not a bead out of place. Just absolutely gorgeous. Flat bottom. But I'm gonna use this, it's gonna be sitting in my sewing room. I'm gonna put some tissues in it so it stays kind of puffed out. You know, fill it up so it sits better. But look at the inside. So it's flawless. I think no one ever used this. And it has the chain, so you can turn it into a little shoulder bag, which I wouldn't do that. It's got a little, you know, for driver's license, and then a little padded pocket there for your phone. But look at this. I got this for $2. Look at how beautiful this is. That beadwork is just flawless. And look at how tiny it is compared to my hand. But I mean, it's so tiny and petite and cute. I would never actually physically probably ever use this, but I think it'll look adorable on a shelf in my sewing room. So that's why I got it. And for $2, why wouldn't you? I absolutely think it's adorable. You know, that I was shocked with the price because the sign actually said handbags were $5. And then when I walked up and I said, you know, this is all I want today, and she was, oh, how about $2? I'm like, how about I was willing to pay $5, but thanks for the $2. I'll pay $2 for it. Okay, next. I got this for free at a garage sale. They just gave it to me. Look at that. It's not crystals. From far away, I think this will look so cute on my sewing room table. It's kind of heavy. It has a tag on it. Someone bought it from Ross for $8.99. But I know it's kind of weird, but I think it's kind of fabulous too. It looks like it's made out of, from far away, it looks like it's all like little crystals glued on, but it's not. It's actually just bumpy, and they painted it silver. Big truck. And it's just painted silver. I just think that is so neat. Gonna hang out with me in my sewing room. Creepy. I love it. Oh, look at it, it's just so neat. So, it'd be my twin. But, so I got that, and for free. She just gave it to me. Okay, and I don't know if I showed this to you, that I got this on the day that I got the Harley Davidson comforters because I needed a hat to wear. But I thought it was kind of cute. I found it in my car because I forgot to bring it in for the haul. But it's London, it says London, England on it, and it's kind of got some distressing on it on purpose. But I thought that was kind of cute. It was brand new, it still had the tags on it, that's why I bought it, but I needed a hat that day, so it happened to be there, it was cute, so I bought it. And I can't remember what I paid for it, but I know it was less than $5 because I would never spend more than $5 on a used baseball cap. Okay, next, I got these jeans. Our jean shorts are so cute. I just need to get a tan, so I'm not taking pictures of these because like I said, it's white, and with my legs being really not looking summer ready. I'm starting to use self tanner, but it just hasn't kicked in yet. But I got these shorts, they're brand new at the thrift store, and they still have the tags on them from Macy's. $32. They are Levi 5-on-5s, and they're my size, they fit. It's just my legs look really, really pale. I know I use bronzer, so I don't look like I'm that pale, but my legs almost look blue, they're so pale. But they're so cute. They're just denim jean shorts, and I paid $3 for them at the thrift store. And it's a new thrift store that I'd never been to. I went to this thrift store because I was trying to find dressers that I could refurbish and make them look shabby chic and turn them into vanities for the farmhouse, but I didn't have any luck there, so I ended up just going to the clothing section, so I got these shorts. Okay, so on to the next thrifted item. I got a sundress. This is so pretty. And the best place to look for clothes when you go to the thrift store is go straight to the dressing room. People have already kind of went through and selected good stuff, and then they try it on. If it doesn't fit, they leave it at the dressing room. I found this at the dressing room. Someone decided they didn't want it, but I got this cute little sundress. The brand is Talbot's. It's a medium, but it's sleeveless. But it's kind of a baggy sleeveless, so it kind of goes right over the shoulder bone. So I love the stripes. And it has elastic waist, and it stops at the knees. So it's not a short sundress, it's not a big maxi dress, it's just comfortable. It goes right to the knees, and then I can wear flip-flops or sandals or whatever, and then I wear a belt. Since the stripes have white in them, the last time I wore it, I just put a white belt on it. I wore it last week, because I've had this for 2 weeks now. But I wore it last week, and I wore it with a white belt, and it's so cute, and it's such a nice fabric. Very soft. Love it. And that, I believe that one was $6, but I'm okay with paying $6 for that because it was really nice. I'm thinking that one was $6. Next, I got this dress. Now, I bought this thinking that a friend of mine would want it because it was her size. It's a size 6. It's a Vince Camuto, and I paid $6 for it. Vince Camuto, look at it's got little eyelets, and it's got a white fabric underneath, so it's not see-through, but it's just a sleeveless, adorable dress. And it comes to your knees, but it's all kind of pleated at the waist. Very cute, and I only paid $6 for it. Like I said, it's Vince Camuto. But there's no flaws on it. Nothing. I don't know why someone would have donated it. There's not a stain, a discoloration, a snag, nothing. And she ended up, she said that she probably wouldn't wear it because she's not a big fan of orange. Now, I could fit into a size 6. This would match my sandals I got at my last thrift haul perfectly. I can't get myself into a 6. On a dress, I'm a 10. Yeah, I'm a 10. I wish. So there we go. I got that. It's a Vince Camuto. Absolutely adorable. Like that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because I can't fit into it. So I don't know. I might have to hit up some, watch some of Thelma Thrift's videos on tips and tricks on how to sell stuff online. Because when I get to the new house and I have to go through my closet, I'm going to be purging a lot of clothes. And so I think I'm going to start watching a lot more, or rewatching a lot more Thelma Thrift's videos. And she's got some great tips on selling on eBay, selling on Poshmark, all that kind of stuff. So if you ever want to sell stuff from your closet, check out her YouTube channel, because she does frequently asked questions where people send in questions and then she answers on how she sells. She sells a lot of stuff online. So that's just a suggested YouTuber to watch, but I'm gonna go back and listen to some of her Q&A sessions on her channel and try to figure out how I'm going to liquidate some of my closet. So, okay, so I got those. Okay, next. I really needed a denim jacket. No, if you watch my videos, you know that I have a ton of denim jackets, so why not add another? And I actually have this one, I think. It's Old Navy. No, mine's a Levi's, I think. But it was $7.99 and then 50% off. So I only had to pay $4 for it. And I'm like, well, why not? I like to collect denim jackets, and this one fit perfectly. But I like to collect denim jackets for future DIYs because, I mean, I love to play around with bleach. I want to leave one of my jackets, blue, but then I want to distress one of them. I've already bleached one of them. I have one that is has some worn marks on it, so I want a different look for every jacket. Now this one is just your standard denim jacket. It's from Old Navy, but for $4, why not? And I don't know, it's just basic. So, but Old Navy actually, ooh, taking off a little too much. Old Navy actually, their denim jackets to me, fit a lot like the Levi jackets, but you pay a lot less for them. Because, I mean, they look just like the Levi's jackets. Here's the back. But for $4, I'm gonna figure out something to do with it. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna keep one of my jackets natural, the way I bought it. But the rest of them, I get to play around. Whether I'm gonna put studs on it, patches on it, whatever, but I want lots of denim jackets. So I think this is like number 8. I think I have 8 of them. But a lot of them, since I've gained all this weight in the last 2 years, a lot of them are too tight on the shoulders, so I can't wear them anyway. Okay, thrifting. That's everything that thrifted except this necklace. That's right, I'm wearing one of them. This I got at Cherokee Rose. It is Park Lane. And I don't think I already showed you this when I went to Cherokee Rose. But I like how 2 links are silver and the rest are all black. It's really heavy and it's Park Lane. I used some of my comeback bucks, and so this, I mean, you can just see how, I mean, it's a heavy chain. I paid $6 for it, and it came with the box. It came with the Park Lane box. So I just think it's really pretty. So I got that. Okay, that's the last thrifted thing. Everything else I got were like steals and deals online, a lot of t-shirts. First of all, Old Navy. If you don't already subscribe, I'm not endorsed by Old Navy or anything, but if you don't already subscribe to Old Navy's email lists, you should. The wonderful thing about Old Navy is ever so often they'll do online flash sales, and they send you out an email, and it's just for that day only. Sometimes it's a few hours, but for that day only, they will do a featured special. And you don't know about it unless you receive the email, because you need the code. Well, I opened one of them and it was a flash sale, and it was t-shirts for $4. And so I went online, I stocked up on t-shirts, and 2 of them I already told you about were the olive green, and I'm gonna show them to you right now. But then they did it again, so I went back on and I bought more. So I got 2 of the army green, which you know I already got one from Cherokee Rose, but now I have 2 more, but they have different necklines. So I got this one. Now I went with the extra large because they do shrink a little bit. So right now they're a little big on me, and one of them I'm wearing, and I'm wearing a sweater over it because it's a little big on me. So this is a little big on me, but this is my favorite neckline. I don't know what I think they called it the boyfriend jersey cut. I'm not sure, but it's a short sleeve t-shirt, but I like the sleeves. The sleeves are a nice length. It's full in the body, so it's not clingy, but I like these necklines when they're cut and the fabric's thin enough that it flops over. And so I have a black one that I absolutely love. And when you get them new, you know, Old Navy, I mean, they're soft, but they're not like, oh, like dress up boutique soft. But after you've washed them, it's kind of like the sizing comes out of the fabric, and so they actually soften up quite a bit after you've washed them. So I got the green. All these t-shirts were $4. I got another green, and it is really wide in the torso, so it's kind of drapey. And it's a little bit shorter in the front than it is in the back, but not much. But I like this neckline as well. I like the last one better. But look how thin it is. You can see through it. So I'd wear like a little black bra or a cami underneath. Short sleeves as usual. But it's full body. You know, these aren't like figure hugging t-shirts. That's what I liked about them. So when they came on sale for $4, I had to jump on them. And I think the original price on them are, of course, not on the tags. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure what the original price. I think they're $18 originally. But $4 t-shirts, I mean, my goodness, you can't beat it. And this is a pink one, and this is a V-neck. I love, love, love baby pink. So, because you can wear it as a replacement. Anything you'd wear white with, you can wear baby pink with. I mean, I do. But their t-shirts are $4. I mean, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on them because they're all pretty similar. But you can see the fabric. I mean, some of them are better fabric than the others, but just basic V-necks. So I got those. And the one I have on right now is actually sleeveless, but I like how high up the neckline is, so I can wear necklaces. It is sleeveless. This also was $4. I like how the sleeves come up higher to the neckline. The only thing is that because I went with an extra large, look at how droopy the armpit is right there. So I have to wear a shirt over it until I wash it. And then if it doesn't shrink up enough, then I'm gonna have to take it in a little bit. But I buy mine bigger. Like I bought the extra large because I don't want them to hug my chest, and I don't like figure hugging t-shirts. So I buy them large and then I hope they shrink up a little bit. But I think what I'll do next time after, you know, seeing all these, I think what I'll do is I would go to a large, but I'd get them in the tall, because they have regular, petite, and tall. I think I would do the tall, because one thing about the regulars I do go extra large too is so that they're long enough that I can tuck them in. I don't have to worry about raising my arms and having, you know, after they shrunk a little bit, coming out of the waistband. I want them longer. So I think next time if I buy t-shirts from Old Navy, I would go down a size, I would go to a large, but I would select tall instead of regular. And I'm not tall, I'm only 5'6". But I would select a tall so that I have the length, but go large instead of extra large, so it's not so big and baggy in the armpits. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm gonna try it next time. So I got a ton of t-shirts and they were only $4 a piece. I couldn't believe it. Oh, I forgot one thrifted thing. Oh, when I was behind me, when I was at the thrift store, I was at the registers paying for my stuff and I saw this beautiful bedspread. And I said, is someone holding that? Because it was sitting at the counter. She goes, no, it just came in. And I said, how much is it? She goes, it's $8. Check out that. I bought it instantly. I opened it up, checked for flaws. This thing is like brand new. Look at how gorgeous this is. It's got the scalloped edges. It's got just beautiful flowers with vines all over it. And the brand is Artiste or Artiste. I don't know. It's called a coverlet, but I don't know if it's a full or a queen, because it looks like a small queen, but it looks too big to be a full, so I don't know what size it is. But it is going to the farmhouse, and it's going to be on one of the beds in the farmhouse. But $8, and it was flawless, and it has the gorgeous vintage scalloped edge. I mean, look at how white this thing is, and someone donated it. I mean, to me, it feels like it's brand spanking new. It's unbelievable that there's not a snag, stain, discoloration of it whatsoever. And for $8 to get this bedspread, I've been looking for, going to estate sales trying to find quilts, because I thought quilts would be really neat in the farmhouse. People want to mint for quilts that are falling apart, are stained, and it's like, nah. But this is perfect, so I got this. Okay, I think that's about it. So I got a buttload of t-shirts for $4 a piece from Old Navy. What's this one? I got the necklace, Park Lane from Cherokee Rose. I got the Talbot's sundress, the Vince Camuto dress, the Old Navy much needed denim jacket, the Levi's I Need a Tan shorts, a London hat, and this fabulous little purse, my love, I love that. And my newfound buddy that is going to be hanging out with me in the sewing room, Meet Sparkles. Got that. Okay, and I think that's about it that I got on this shopping haul. And I have a Ipsy haul to do yet, and a few other videos. I'm gonna take you out to the farmhouse and show you some updates on my next vlog. I'm gonna be doing that hopefully as soon as it stops raining. And that's about it. Well, this is Amy of Fashion Toppings. Until next time, you have a great day.